called the High Riders. Have you heard this?
No, I was gonna watch it yesterday, but I said, "Oh wait, the movie I have on my queue was called Death Riders." So fuck this shit, Joe. What the fuck is High Riders about?
It is about a dude and his girlfriend. They're from San Diego, and they ride into the big city of L.A. in his fancy souped-up car, Tom. And they're looking. Hey, where's the action at in this town? By action, they mean some car racing, Tom, because that's what they're in town to do is race some cars. And well, they find this one guy. Hey, you're not gonna beat me. Let's make it at $50, and he beats them, and they're like, well, shit. It's like, let's do that again. He goes, yeah, I'll beat you again. Of course, that's the hustle, right? So then they turn on the nitrous oxide or whatever, beat him for all his money, but he doesn't want to pay him, Tom. So he leads them on a merry chase, a car chase, and gets to this place where a bunch of his friends are at. And they're all in leathers and shit, looking like a biker gang. But they're not a biker gang, Tom. They're a car gang, a car racing gang. And they're the High Riders, and the leader of the High Riders say, hey, you're known to be full of shit and you're disgracing the honor of this club. So y'all are going to race again and then we'll see. And well, they do, Tom. And he loses again. So they accept the people that, shamed him and the club into the club, like, hey, party with us. And then everybody parties for a while, Tom.
Intrepidos punks.
Yeah. And then, hey, let's go to this other little town. So everybody drives to this other little town. Interrupt those punks, yeah. And then they get there and they start partying in a little bar. They're shooting pool and stuff. And, one guy's hitting on a waitress. And yeah, they're just having a good time, And then some guy some dude walks in, young guy, and he wants to race, but the bar says, no, no. First of all, your daddy said no more racing for you. And your daddy said, I can't serve you alcohol in here. He goes off and races against one of the High Riders, and they have some fucking accident. They fucking crash into some fuel containers or something. They blowed up. They're all blowed up and like, oh, goddamn, they're dead. Shit, let's go back to that bar and temper those punks. And they party some more because that's how the car High Riders do it, Tom. They don't want to mourn life. They want to celebrate the life that they had. Um, but that guy's daddy, he ain't too pleased, Tom. And he's a rich guy. He's a rich, powerful guy in this small town, and he sends his henchmen, his hillbilly henchmen, to take out the High Rider, and at the end it's only the guy from San Diego, the High Riders leader, and they're both their old ladies, that are alive, and they gotta strike back somehow. And they do. And yeah, this movie's you would expect some better driving, some cool driving scenes. There's a few stunts that are okay. That was impressive, Um, it's got the biggest cast of butterface women I've ever seen, Tom. Yeah, these ladies in this High Riders society or whatever, when they're dancing and partying, it's like, wow, she's got a body, and then it's oh, whoa, wait, what the fuck? What's happening here? And it's like every woman in this movie is like that. So it's interesting. It's an interesting casting. Who the fuck directed this? Because the guy's name is known for exploitation shit. Graydon Clark. Have you heard the name, Tom?
I should have said that because that's who I was thinking of in my head just to be funny because it's a random name.
Yeah.
Man, if I would have just a second sooner. But now,
You would have won the first ding, 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 ding. You know, fucking confetti would have flown and everything. But yeah, I can't recommend this one to anybody. It's got some okay music in it.
well, you say it's got some okay music until you remember we were the ones singing Intrepidos Punks.
Yeah. Oh, that was us. Fuck.